And welcome back to Anno 2205. We are pretty full now on this island here, so what I want to do is build this bridge here to the next mainland. It just costs a bit of biopolymers and the constructor bots, so this construction is going to take a few minutes. In the meantime, while this is happening, I want to finish my smaller village here with a few more buildings that we can do. And you might have noticed we also have a residential complex now, so that's a bigger one, a bigger building like this, and this is required for the real big buildings later on, for the higher stages. So on this small village here we're going to finish with the, I don't know, 2x2 tile buildings, and these are 4x4 tile buildings, so quite bigger. And I think that's quite enough now. I'm going to leave some forests here, but what we can do is we can still increase our energy production a bit. Let's build 2 of them, even though it costs quite a lot, but we have enough energy now. And if I see right, we do have enough of everything, except of course our building materials that we need now for this bridge here right now. And last time we also started here the first mission.
Good day to you. Work has started on a project that will lead the way for generations to come. Will you rise to the occasion?
I certainly hope so. This is the statue here, and let's accept this first mission.
There are challenges to be faced in this era. What the people need right now is a confident, steadfast leader. You can help us convey that message. We want to commemorate the first wave taking place a century ago. With the lunar licensing program starting, what better time is there to remind humanity of its potential? Building a breathtaking monument is a tremendous responsibility. Beaumont already speaks highly of you. And when you're done, I'm sure everyone else will too.
First mission: attach a global Union combat drone to your command ship and destroy those rocks here. Right in front of it, there's the command drone.
Can I tell the Senate?
Or the combat drone, so I just need my ship. There it is. So let's send my ship to that drone.
Look, I got a job, but it might get kind of violent, you know?
Object attached.
And now we go to the rocks, and the drone should destroy those rocks. Yep.
Full speed ahead.
I can see why everybody is talking about you. I have something here that could let you add a lot of value to your company.
And the next mission is already much more difficult. As you can see, step 2 out of 5, so there are 5 missions connected to this statue here. And we have the second step now, and I need to maintain a credit balance of 2000. I'm quite away from that. That's because my city is not big enough, and I don't have the space anymore to do anything, so I'm just going to wait now for the bridge construction. And it's not taking much more time anymore, and as you can see, there's a lot more building space awaiting us, where we can finally build then our main city. This is specific to this map here. If we would have started at the Wildwater Bay, we could have started with a main city right away, but it doesn't make it faster, you know, just less complicated. Okay, and for the final step we need another 40 graphene. So graphene is something we get from the fighting missions. So this one here.
Mind taking the field for me?
So let's accept this fighting mission there. And it's the same mission once again.
There. See the mess? Transmitters generating interference.
And now we have 4 ships for that. And we have to free the climate stabilizer once again. And to not bore you, I'm going to fast forward on this one.
On our way. All hands.
Ah, the climate here has stabilized again.
Anything in particular you wanted to talk about?
Welcome to the central office.
And after the mission, we have now the rare materials delivery, so we get 500 of each. That is because there was a mobile app for this, so you had to play the mobile game as well to get those rare materials, to speed the whole thing up a bit. And this mobile app, of course, is no longer, I mean, I think it's still active, but no one plays it anymore. So they just give you 500 resources flat out, and later on you can just buy them as well. Now we have enough graphene, so we can finish the bridge.
Paperwork's done. It's yours.
And that is our first big bridge on this island here. Rather empty yet, no vehicles on it. And we're going to change that. So of course it needs a street connection and another main street.
Attention! Under provision of specific consumer goods detected.
And what we want to do first is some more food production, which I'm going to build over here. Before I run out of money. So what we need, and again, is a depot. And then I can have some rice farms here. So if I build one, I can now add modules to it. Like so. And I've got much more food production now going on with those modules. Plus I think it also looks better than to have one farm after another. And we're starting now with our main city. Here. And for that I'm going to use now the big ones, those big buildings here. They consume a lot more, but they've also got, or they also provide me with way more money. In this case I'm going to move my main street here a bit, because I want it to be a bit more logical, the whole thing. So that is the main street here then.
Don't tell me you're back and down.
Okay, as you can see, a lot more money is coming in now, but also my consumption will be quite high. So water is already at minus. So let's just increase some more water plants here, some modules to my water filters. And I also need more biopolymers now. So suddenly, with this stage now, everything gets a bit faster, I think. So the beginning stage is rather slow going, you know, so you learn the mechanics. But once you've unlocked the building modules, you can grow much faster. So I just built those modules here now. I do have enough energy anyway, so I've got plus 11 now on cobalt. And for my ceramics, I'm going to use another building module here. So this one. So I'm at plus 6 ceramics now, and I'm going to build a third one to build plus 11. And that means I can build much more polymers, biopolymers. And this is the robotic one. This is the biopolymer factory, but as you can see, I don't have much more space here. So let's just build it over here, because I have much more space here anyway. But I'm totally out of money for now. So let's just build more of those houses. The more I have, the more taxes. Already at plus 3,000. So I think, what was the mission? Yeah. So I fulfilled this mission now too. I just need to hold that balance now for another 2 minutes. And I always have to check my goods. Enough food, enough water for now, so I can continue building more of those big buildings. And also the next corporate rank, which gives me 38,000 credits and enough money now to expand my building module production. And I think there's a mine here somewhere. I need to look for that. Oh no, there isn't. Okay, so I just need to... I can just build this biopolymer factory here. And another nice feature is that I can just drag it. I think I can drag it. Yeah, and just move it to another place if I like that. So I can build them now, but I could also just move them to another location. What's also nice is I can copy this building. So if I have a nice module layout, I can just use, I think this one here, copy, right? And no, okay, forget what I said. It doesn't copy the modules. I was under the impression that it did, or used to, I don't know. But we have enough biopolymer production now. And we also need the sunflower farm that produces the goods for that. That's that. And I can also build another biopolymer factory here. And also I think I have enough ceramics now and cobalt, yeah, so I can build another factory for robotics.
You are to be complimented on your success. I have something here that could let you add a lot of value to your company.
That would be the next project mission here, but I'm going to wait on that for now. I finished now my building material production here, so I've got enough of that, definitely. What I want is another water filter station here. To have enough of that, and we can now safely expand my city. And of course it's not going to look like that all the time, so we are going to make it more beautiful later on. We have ornaments here, so we could, for example, put an escalator here if we like to. We can have some trees, some parks if we like to, this one here, and of course I'm going to build some parks later on. Right now I just want to kind of survive, you know, just to increase my balance and to increase my population. But of course we're going to make the city much more beautiful soon. I'm just going to lay the foundation here real quick, because this game is huge and we need to continue. Oh, that is perfect. It just, you know, it just fits. I did not expect it to fit like that. And as you can see, the city gets much bigger, much more quickly than in the previous Anno games. So, you know, a city of this size, that took quite some time in the previous Anno games. But not here. Here we need more resources, more money. Let's have a look at our consumption. Yeah, food and water is down now. So let's build another water filter. Next corporate level,
Company
8.
stocks advance in price.
And Well, my rice farms, there are. So let's just build another rice farm here. This is rather close to my city, so what I'm going to do now, first I'm going to start with the second bridge.
Bridge construction started.
And let's take my main street that I moved. Yeah, that was my mistake there. So I moved my main street a bit, so wait a second. I need to get rid of those buildings here again. And the streets as well. Right. So the street is going like this, right to the bridge. That looks more like it now. And also like that. Perfect. And what I wanted to do is have a crossroad here. So the main street continues up there. And I think we have more space over here. Yep. So my goal is to have my biggest cities, you know, like here. So this is where the main city is going to be, and also here. So those two parts are going to be all city, just city. That one here and that one here. And I want to keep or reserve the north here for production. That's what we are going to do. Right, so this is all going to be city here as well. Up here. And up here I can start with a bit more production chains, especially for food. So let's have a depot here. And also another power plant for more energy. And then food farms. Far away from my main city. And I've got over 5,000 people now. But don't worry, this is only the start. Let's also have some buildings here. Again, I'm just laying the foundation here. I'm going to delete a lot of those buildings later on again with parks and stuff like that. Let's also have some buildings here, the outskirts of my city. Perfect. Okay, and what we can do now is, for example, I just take... Wait a second, how big is the info dome? Yeah, like the info dome, for example. I need to get rid of 4 of those buildings for the info dome, because if I place it like that, okay, so it's right at the corner here, and this is not looking good. I'm going to delete it again because it doesn't look towards the street here. Yeah, like that. Okay.
Company trademarks grow in popularity.
So I can't build those big ones here anymore. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to take the smaller one here. And then I'm going to have a park here.
holidays would be great.
And they do connect, that is nice. And what we can also have here is this bike rent station. Yep, it fits right in there. So that's an arcade. People can play there on big screens.
Did you see that? We should come more often.
So that would be a smaller station there. And of course we need many more infodromes. So I'm going to have the same thing here and the same thing here. Let's have another infodrome here. Like that. And the second one here. And then I have enough energy production again. Or information supply. That is. Information supply.
We don't normally resort to violence, but this time, I give you explicit consent.
Where to put my keys?
There's a bus stop that we could use. That is a billboard. Let's have a billboard there. A fireworks igniter. Well,
That's a good one. We can use
and a park there. Some trees. And that's a big park here. There's no space for that though.
Can I get a pair of hands over here?
Well, it's starting to look like something, but don't worry, more ornaments are coming and the houses are getting more beautiful as well. So we are going to continue in the next episode. Stay tuned.